What's up, everybody? Got another review for you, and this time we're going to be talking about the movie Avatar: Fire and Ash. It is the third installment to James Cameron's passion project that cemented itself as a technical achievement in cinematic history. I really enjoyed the first movie when it first came out 16 years ago, and its sequel, The Way of Water. I don't know how much can be added to the overall arching story of these movies, but I'm eager to see if anything new can be brought to the table and the possibility of this new sequel being bigger and better. Well, is it? Let's talk about it. The movie story follows Jake and Neytiri's family as they grapple with grief after Neteyam's death, encountering a new aggressive Na'vi tribe who are led by the fiery Varang as the conflict on Pandora escalates and a new moral focus emerges. Well, the movie was good, I guess. I know that's not the vote of confidence you're looking for out of this movie, but here we are. To put it lightly, this is a movie that favors flash over substance. It's pretty to look at, but narratively speaking, the movie falls flat. I'll get more into that, along with the other issues I've had with the movie, later. Right now, I want to talk about the great things the movie has going for it, whether it be the larger-than-life special effects, beautiful-looking cinematography, and a plethora of thrillingly fun action sequences. Just like the previous two Avatar films, you're going to be absolutely amazed by the CGI special effects. From the character models, creature designs, and to the different environments of Pandora, everything looks fantastic. As far as the special effects go, this movie is a technical achievement of its own making. Going hand in hand with the CGI special effects, the movie's cinematography is a visual wonder. It's a tremendously well shot and is beautiful to look at. It's a colorful film that has great use of framing and composition that shows off a lot of visually dazzling shots. In the grand scheme of things, this sequel does go all in on being bigger and better on the action sequences. There's so much going on all at once, it's amazing to just soak it all in. It's nowhere close to being one of the best action movies ever made, but I will say that I had an entertaining time with this film. The many action scenes don't hold themselves back, and they're all explosively fun to watch. I didn't have much of an issue with a 3-hour runtime with the previous second Avatar movie, but in this sequel, however, you can definitely feel the fatigue by the third act or so. I love long movies, don't get me wrong, but they have to be properly paced to work out. The pacing in this movie, however, is all over the place with how inconsistent it is. A lot of scenes drag on longer than needed, and the movie definitely could have been 30 minutes shorter. My biggest problem with this movie would have to be its narratively weak story. It feels like a copy and paste of the second movie, but with a fire tribe added in for good measure. The story beats are all too familiar to that from the both previous Avatar films, and it just comes across as repetitive and tiring. I went into this movie expecting something new and fresh, but instead I got the opposite. To top things off, the ending wasn't satisfying at the slightest. Maybe I'm just being a snob here, but I didn't care too much for the movie's high frame rate. I get that James Cameron is wanting to add a level of immersion with the movie's 48 frames per second, but I just find it distracting and it takes me out of the movie completely. It doesn't have the cinematic feel to it that most movies have at 24 frames per second. The general moviegoer may not notice or is probably wondering why this movie looks different from other movies. With all that said, this movie was just alright. It is possible that I'm just losing my interest in these movies, and I wish James Cameron would make other movies that aren't Avatar, because honestly, I really don't want 2 more sequels that he has planned. While this sequel is good and all, I do think that this series has lost its steam. Overall, Avatar: Fire and Ash is a wonderful, visually dazzling extravaganza, but as far as everything else goes, the movie definitely could have been so much better. The potential was there, but the execution of everything is rather lackluster. Being far from perfect, this movie does, however, leave plenty of room for improvement, as it is just an above average flick at best. I'll give this movie a B-. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up my real reviews.